Or is there something better?
No, that's what I was thinking as well. But I think king e4, there is the only counterplay that Dubov has is to play c4. So, because right now Dubov's rook is tied down to his own pawn. So, and he wants to keep it that way.
Saj, what about a direct line like rook b6? Does that work? He doesn't go for it. He just goes for king c4 because rook b6 would require so much calculation. You don't want to go into that and looks too risky. Magnus, he plays it quickly and it's obviously the best move in the position. Black doesn't have moves left here.
That's what happens against Magnus every time. We don't know how he does it, but eventually his opponent runs out of moves.
But he's threatening rook b6 next. This is the point. Black cannot create a passer on the right side of the board with 2 versus 3 because you have to sacrifice the pawn, and after h takes g5, the h pawn is equally fast. But rook b6 was a big threat.
True, but I feel, Tanya, he didn't even need to play that move because his rook is so much more active. He can just keep the rooks as it is. And as we spoke about this earlier, his rook is his position. I mean, he's just running out of moves here. So why exchange pieces and can give your opponent a move? I believe both of these ideas are winning, but it's just a matter of a choice what he goes for. But Dubov does not give him that chance. He goes for g5 and he aims to push that pawn all the way down. Again, this feels like something that Dubov had to do that, not something he wanted to do that.
Let's go full screen on the players because these are the final few moments. He's also thinking about the idea of perhaps trying to defend that pawn from queening because yes, you can think about g6, but you could also simply get the rook into the defense. From rook b7 or b8 to that h file as you're nicely drawing it out with the arrows. And that just feels like simpler to me. Doesn't require calculation. Or will Magnus go for a more direct pawn push karo, khush raho?
I believe when in doubt, just follow the basic principles of chess. Rooks should be behind pass pawns. Whether it's your pass pawn, whether it's your opponent's pass pawn, they should just be behind pass pawn. And he does exactly that, yeah? He goes rook to b8 and he's just aiming to go rook h8. He knows this position is winning. And I think with this win, he already seals the deal. Tanya, this is amazing. 1 round to spare. 6 wins technically in a row.
Some might argue he sealed the deal when he arrived in Kolkata. King to e5 played, and you can see it on Dubov that he knows there's nothing to be done here. It's sort of just making hand moves right now. Magnus can pick up the h4 pawn, give up the g5 pawn, and the king on the left side will assist that a pawn to victory.
Yep, and I think this is virtually over. You go rook h4, king takes g5, and this a pawn is going to seal the deal for Magnus here. And also, the clocks do not help Dubov's case at all.
He's going to now come back and perhaps put the rook behind his pass pawn. And he comes back to h3. But there's a little bit of an interesting moment. I saw the bar go down a bit, but doesn't matter. f3, and now the king moves forward. And I'm expecting Dubov to throw in the towel.
Yep.
A6?
I think he was going to push a6, push karo, khush raho.
Push him, baby, as Yasser Saravan says. It's handshakes. Magnus Carlsen has done it. He is the Tata Steel Chess India Rapid Champion. 1 round to spare. Back-to-back victories. He's the man of the moment right now, and he knows it.
Wow. And with a 2-point deficit, like he's up by 2 points with the rest of the field. What a moment.